What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here continuing to cook up and break down this WNBA action. Welcome to the WNBA Layup session, ladies and gentlemen, here on this show. Just walk you guys through my thoughts and opinions on the day's WNBA action. And today, got a huge card, man. We got 5 games from the dub tonight. I ain't here to waste your time, man. I'm just here to let you guys know my thoughts, my opinions, get you the information you need to know, and get you, ladies and gentlemen, in and out of here, man. Money making Friday. Do the damn thing, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. The first game on the board, we got the Phoenix Mercury out on the road facing the Atlanta Dream. Mercury are 3.5, 4-point home favorites here in this one. Total 167.5. The Mercury, they come into this one. They've lost 4 of their last 5. They haven't been in great form. The Dream, they've won 3 of their last 4. I think the line here tells you what you need to know. Similar team, similar record, but the Mercury are favored in this game for good reason. I think this is the get right spot for the Mercury. It's also a revenge game for the Mercury. They lost to the Dream 90-79 at home last time these two teams played. Not one of my favorite games on the card tonight. Just kind of letting you guys know my thoughts, my opinions, and I believe the Mercury are favorites in this game for a reason. I know Atlanta's played good at home in certain spots, certain situations, and they've been playing better basketball of recent, but I think they lose this game tonight, and I think the line justifies that. So give me Phoenix here in our first game of the day. Keep it rolling, man. We keep it rolling. We got the defending champs, the New York Liberty. They're out on the road facing the worst team in the league, the Connecticut Sun. This one's short, sweet, and simple for me. No need to overcomplicate it. Liberty coming off the loss to the Lynx. I think they flood the Connecticut Sun here in this spot. Yes, I know the Liberty haven't been great ATS on the road of recent. They've done a lot of their damage at home. They're coming off of, not too long ago, a pretty long homestand. But I think tonight, I still think the Liberty are the best team in the league when fully healthy. And if you ask me right here, right now, who's going to win the WNBA championship this season, I would say the Liberty. And I've told you guys since day one, if you watch the first episode of this season here of the WNBA layup session, I told you guys how bad the Sun were going to be. We've been fading them all season long with few hiccups, and I don't think tonight will be one of those either. I'm going to lay the points with the defending champs, the New York Liberty, here in this spot. Keep it rolling, man. We keep it rolling. We keep it rolling. We head over to Chicago, where the Sky, 5.5-point home dogs. They got the Golden State Valkyrie rolling in. The Valkyrie are on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. They were my play of the night last night. We cashed with them. They won outright over the Washington Mystics in Washington. They now travel to Chicago. I hate travel spots. I hate laying points with teams in travel spots. If I ever were to do it, it would be here. This is a small lean for me on the Golden State Valkyrie. I think they're head and shoulders better than the Chicago Sky. Chicago, they've been struggling mightily post All-Star break. They've been banged up. They could be getting healthy tonight, but even if they do, I don't think it's enough to keep this game quite competitive. We've already seen the Valkyrie beat the Sky once this season, 83-78, 5-point win in Golden State. Tonight, I think it's probably more extensive than that, likely a double-digit win for Golden State, even in a not-so-favorable spot, back end of a back-to-back with travel, laying points. Not one of my favorite games on the card tonight because of the spot. But I think because of the recent play of the Sky, I think it's justified. I would lean towards laying the points with the Valkyrie here in this one. We keep it rolling, man. Next game up, we got the Indiana Fever. They're out on the road facing my hometown team, my favorite team, the Dallas Wings. Wings are 3.5-point home favorites here in this one. I'm on the Wings plus the points here, and it's because of the spot. It's because of the situations. If you watch the layup session, if you watch the NBA Jam session, you know I'm huge on betting specific spots, specific situations, and this one just happens to fall into one of my favorite spots and situations. That situation is a bounce-back game at home. It also happens to be a double revenge game. I love playing that spot. Also, the Indiana Fever come into this game on 3 straight wins. Just feels like a good upset spot, in my opinion. I think the Wings have a legitimate chance to win this game outright. Getting over a bucket in my back pocket, though, with the home dog in the double revenge spot, that also happens to be a bounce back game, I think is, something that I'm looking to target across the NBA and the WNBA. Just playing the spot, just playing the situation. I'm on the wings here. ATS. And last and final game of the night, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Sparks. They're out on the road facing the Seattle Storm. Storm, 5.5 point home favorites in this one. The Storm, we've already seen them beat up on the Sparks once this season. Final score in that game was 98-67. That game was in LA. I don't think it's going to be quite as dominant tonight, but I do think the Storm win this game comfortably. I'm going to lean towards the Storm laying the points in this one. The Storm had a good run. I mean, the Sparks had a good run going. Then it came to an end. They got beat up at home by the Aces. I think that Linsanity run that they were in is officially over. The Storm are just a better team. We trust them at home, one of the best home venues in all of the WNBA. Yeah, I've heard me say that plenty of times. The Storm remind me of like the Denver Nuggets of the NBA, a team I just more often than not trust them at home, at the crib. I have no reason to fade Seattle in this spot. I'm going to take them and lay the points here on our last and final game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That's all. I covered all 5 games for y'all. I hope y'all appreciate the content and the work that we put in here at Pickdawgz. All we ask is that you smash that like button. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. We've been dominating the WNBA this season. On my top play in the WNBA thus far this season, I am 32-16-1. Been seeing the board really well. We cashed last night with the Valkyrie, looking to cash again tonight. You can scoop that play up for $25 over at Pickdawgz Premium. I am betting baseball right now as well. You know, those are the only 2 major sports going on right now, WNBA and baseball. And I've been seeing the board well in baseball post All-Star break as well. I am 10-3 last 13 on my top play in baseball. Hey, seeing the board really well. You know, the units speak for themselves. You can see that all 100% transparent at Pickdawgz Premium, showing profit last 90 days, last 60 days, last 30 days. This week, just looking to keep the momentum rolling forward. Think about hopping on something long-term as we look to continue to kick the crap out of the books. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. I'll see y'all soon. I'm out of here. Peace.